Today I'm going to be going over one of the biggest campaign killers for fencing companies in 2026 with the new Andromeda update. So what a lot of people don't realize is that their cost per lead may be increasing simply because of the creatives that they're running. So one thing is you need to have a lot of creatives, and the second thing is that your creatives need to have the right videos and images in them so Meta's algorithm can accurately tell what you're trying to advertise and who it's for. For example, if you're a fencing company and you mostly focus on metal fences, you're going to want to have metal fences in the video, obviously. And if your target customer has this type of specific house, you're going to want to make sure that the ad features that specific type of house. So in this video, I'm going to be going over all of it. I'm going to be breaking everything down so you can make sure that you're running the right creatives for your ads, and these ads are actually getting to the people that you want to get to. So you're getting to the highest quality lead that will be right for your business. All right, I have this Miro board here pulled up. So I made a quick breakdown of the type of ads that you're going to want to make. And then soon I'll go into Meta Ads Manager and I'll actually show you examples of ads and show you who these people are trying to target and how their ads are doing and how it's fitting into the algorithm. So the biggest thing and the number one reason why your ads could be failing is that you're not running enough creatives. So how the algorithm works is it will show your ad to different types of people, and it will show different ads to these types of people to see which one resonates best with them. So if you don't have enough data for it to show to people, then it's just going to have to guess the whole time, and it's just going to be guessing who they show your videos to. Another thing too is you want to make sure you have a sufficient budget to test these ads with. So you want to start off with around $50 a day at the minimum, because this gives Meta enough money to spend to get you enough impressions to see the types of people who are interacting with your ad and the type of people that are filling out your forms and going to the next page and booking with you. So you want to be able to give Meta's algorithm everything it needs to be able to optimize your campaign to get the results that you want to get. So here I've split this $50 a day budget into two campaigns. Typically, we split it up and we do one video ad set and one image ad set. And the reason why we have two different ad sets is because if this was just one campaign here in the middle with a $50 budget and it was linked to all of these image ads and video ads, then what Meta might do is it might spend all of the $50 only on like these video ads. And we don't want that, because we want to make sure we test the image ads too, because sometimes the image ads will be the most profitable ads for businesses. So that's why we split it up that way. And then just to get into the actual creatives, in my last video, I went over how to come up with the offer for the creatives so you have a very solid foundation. So once you have your offer, you can really get into the exact type of video you're going to make, and that's what this video is about. So I'll go into the Meta Ads library and I'll start picking out video ads, and I'll start showing you who these people are trying to target and if they're likely getting results from it. All right, so I'm in the ad library now, and what we're going to do is basically just look up our niche. So the ad category, we're just going to look at all ads, and we can start with fence installation to look at the ads that people are running. Now, if you didn't know, Meta Ads Library has all of the ads that are currently running on the platform. So the ads that have been running for a longer period of time are likely profitable because people wouldn't leave these ads up if they weren't making money. So let's just start by looking at some ads and seeing who they're trying to target. All right, so let's look at some ads. We've got it pulled up, and we're just going to go through to look at ads that have been running for a significant period of time, more than 3-ish weeks, because if they've been running it for a longer period of time, then that means that it's probably working for them. So let's check it out. I think this would be a good video to check out. Let's see. Fences, they should make a statement. So this company, Revamp Fence and Deck, we can check out the creatives that they're running. So you can see 1, 2, 3 creatives. This is another big tell that they're doing well because they're running multiple. Another creative here, so that's 4. 5, 6, 7. So 8. So you can see like really how many 9, how many ads that you need to be running. 10 ads. Let's see if there's more that they're running. 11, 12. That means that they probably have a big budget. 13, 14, and maybe even more if we keep scrolling. So it looks like they're running about 14 ads, 15, and that's proof, right? That you have to be running a lot of ads and you have to be testing them out. And they've been running them for a long time. So these have been up since January. So that means that those ones are doing well. These ones, let's see when they started. July, that's more recent. Oh no, this was July last year. So you can see really how long they've been running for, and you can see that they're all active. So we would want to go and try and replicate this with our own ads. And we want to take what's already working and apply it to our own creatives. So let's just go and let's just take a look at these ads and see kind of what they're doing. So you can right click and you can press inspect, and it can be a little bit laggy, but you press this button here so that you can click on the video that you want to view. Yeah, you can see it's loading. So let's click on this one right here. You click that and then it will bring you to this, and then it gives you the link to the video here. So we copy this and we paste it in a new tab, and now it pulls us right to the video. So let's go. Let's take a look at this video. They're running a lot of these ads and they've been running it for a while, so it must be doing well. Let's see what they're doing right and let's see what they can improve on. The first thing that you notice is the format of this video is a voiceover with B-roll shots. This is very common, this is very typical, and this is a winning type of creative video for many fence companies or window installation companies or deck companies, really any kind of home service company. So let's look at their ad. You see they're showing this type of fence, so they want homeowners looking for this type of fence. They're showing a densely populated neighborhood. The houses are close together. They're not super big or anything like that, but they're also not, run down houses. They're showing themselves working. That's also a good thing. And yeah, let's see if we can scroll through later in the video. So yeah, this is the type of home that their customer is going to be living in. So the people filling out their forms are going to be in homes like this. So they may not be getting a lot of luxury homes, but if this is the niche that they're after, these are the types of fences that they specialize in, then they're going to want to make sure that these types of homes are in the videos, because Meta will try to show it to people in this type of situation that need this fence in this house. So we could copy this video and we can make this our video ad number one right here. So that video, we could replicate it. We could replicate the B-roll. We could also do our own voiceover and we can make that video ad number one. And then let's go and look at video ad number two, what we could do. Let's scroll and see another one that they're running. So you can see in their ads, you can also see that they're using the same type of B-roll for most of them, but they're just switching up the copy, the voiceover, and maybe the angle that they're coming from and the offer that they're going to run. But let's go and let's check out this ad here. So we're going to inspect it. And then press this button. We'll click on the ad here. It's going to take us here. We're going to get the link. Copy this into our tab. And we can see their fencing ad here. So let's look at the type of videos that they have to see what kind of customer they're going after and maybe how it's going and how they could improve their ad. So this one has a metal fence. So the other one, they had a vinyl type fence. This one is different. It's a metal fence. So this is going to resonate with customers looking for that type of fence. You can see they have an individual here. So the type of individual that you put in your ads will attract individuals like him. So it's going to be attracting males that kind of look like him or similar in his age. So homeowners, maybe his age, will resonate best with this ad. They're showing themselves doing the work, which is good. They have a lot of edits in this ad, which honestly is not necessary. So maybe that's why they started switching to the other videos, the other ones with the B-roll. Maybe those ones started performing better, and you can see that they're running more of those types of ads. They're only running 2 of these ones, so this might not be performing that well for them. they're showing a lot of unnecessary visuals that aren't really helping them sell the fences or show that they have the right fence that they need. Yeah, they're showing this stuff here, but it would just be better if they just had it take up the whole screen. So they're showing more of their fences. This is good. So they're showing these types of fences to their customers, these types of fences, and yeah, and this could be an example of video ad number 2 that we try and replicate. So you would just go through this process and replicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 video ads and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 image ads. So next we can go and take a look at some image ads. When analyzing and looking at the image ads, it's a little bit more straightforward because you don't have to copy the link and pull it into a different tab. You can just copy the image. So let's take a look. This was one that I gave an example of already. So we would copy this, press copy image, take it, and then paste it in. So I've copied in these 2 images of image ads. So in this one, again, straightforward. They have a metal fence. So they're after people looking for metal fences, and they have a somewhat high-end, nice-looking home. So they're also after these higher-end, more expensive homes. This one looks to be more like a custom fence. It looks a little bit more DIY. So they're going to be after people looking for this type of fence. It's really straightforward, honestly, and you can see this neighborhood also looks to be a bit dense, so they might not be going after super luxury homes with this type of image ad. But we would go to the library, we would pick out 5 ads that seem to be doing well and performing well. They've been running for a long period of time, and maybe the same company is running those ads. And then we would just do our best to make our own version of those ads. We don't want to ever be copying ads. We just want to pull inspiration and see how we can apply it to our own creatives. So we would come up with our video ads, how I showed before. We could come up with our image ads, as I showed. And that should be most of the work. Most of the work is building out the creatives and figuring out the angles that you want to come from and the types of customers you want to go after. So you can make sure if you want luxury homes, you can pick out ads here, maybe videos 4 and 5, and then image ads 4 and 5. You show luxury homes like this one, or you can film videos of you walking through a fence at a luxury home that you've done. And that's how you're going to attract the customers that you want. And that's how you're going to give Meta enough data and enough visuals for it to show your ads to the people who really want what you're offering. That's it. Making your creatives really can be that simple. To sum it up, you just want to make sure that your target customer and the people that you're trying to attract will be able to resonate with your ad. And you also want to make sure that Meta will be able to understand who you're trying to attract. And you need to do this through the actual visual in the ad. That was because of the Andromeda update. You can no longer just put in keywords, or you can't just make up for it with the type of copy that you put in your ads. You have to make sure that it's in the actual creative itself. So I hope that helps. If you need any help with this, you can just message me.